I've worked with sound as a sculptural medium for almost 50 years, and I've been very interested in the ability of sound that's been used as a sort of found object and installed in architectural and other environmental situations, the ability of sound to enhance or alter your perception of the space and context that you put it in. In this installation here called Sonic Dreamscapes, I was very interested in creating a kind of sonic meditation about the natural environments at Snape and in the surroundings of Snape. So the musical vocabulary of this work is based on dawn and twilight recordings that were made in a wildlife refuge near Snape, as well as hydrophone recordings, underwater recordings of the reed banks, and accelerometer recordings of the reeds themselves. And I created layers of moving sound at different time expansions and pitch transpositions of the birds that creates an effect that's a bit like, almost sounds like a jungle. You know, there's a sort of jungle-like quality as you have a layer of recognizable birds, but you also have a layer of birds that sound very exotic that are mixed with that. And this presence here in the spot is somewhat ambient, and it tends to mix with the actual natural ambient sounds here at the site of the birds, so that at certain times you can't make a distinction between what's real and what I've placed here. But this work was not intended to be like a soundtrack in a natural history museum. It's intended to be a soundtrack that evokes a sense of fantasy and imagination with this landscape.
We're standing in a building known as the Dovecote, and for my installation, this is like a little meditation room because I've got this study of the movements of these large reeds, and the camera's simply gazing at this reed bed, and I was very interested in looking at this movement in great detail, and the slow motion video was a good way to accomplish that. The sound is actually quite abstract, even though it's a real sound that these reed movements are making. It's from vibration sensors called accelerometers that were embedded in the reeds, and it just is picking up the physical sound of the material of the reeds moving in the wind.
So we're in a passageway that leads into these amazing archways that are part of the so-called derelict buildings of Snape Maltings, the remains of its industrial heritage. And I was fascinated by the idea of its acoustic memory. And the sound piece I've created here called Sonic Timelapse is an attempt to sort of evoke that sonic memory. The basis of the piece is an accelerometer recording of one of the kind of machines, farm machines, that was used here in the malt making process. And I took this recording and did some various treatments of it in my studio to kind of extract multiple rhythms out of it and layer it with itself so that it's creates this rhythmic, pulsating, kind of acoustic heart of what I imagine maybe this space could have sounded like in years gone by. It's totally kind of different sound experience than this bird piece that's out on the lawn, but this to me is the two aspects of Snape Maltings. It's sonic history as a Victorian industrial site and its relationship to the extraordinary natural surroundings.